Okay, hi guys, here's another cutting video. This one is a new scent for me. Also, it's first time soaping this scent for me. And this is my root beer float scent. And I've got just, I don't know if you could see it on the top there, but just a light sprinkling of ground vanilla beans, which one of my customers and friends gave to me. Amber gave me as a gift, so thank you, Amber. I was excited to use that for the first time, and I'm going to be using it in a lot more stuff, hopefully. I've got a couple in mind. So this is root beer float, and okay, I'll get started on it. And of course, this is cold process, and this is my signature coconut milk and olive oil soap. That color came out really nice. I was worried because when I took the samples out, see, I'll show you a sample here. When I took the samples out, see, the color didn't change that much. It's really light, and it looks almost like a cream soda rather than a root beer float. And I was like, oh no, because for one, I didn't test this scent before soaping it, which was, I just went by, I went by their word about what it did, and it did say that it slightly discolors. So I thought, well, that's good, because I want the bottom to be a little bit darker to look like, root beer. But then I did add just a little bit of cocoa powder just to be on the safe side, just in case it didn't discolor, because like that, I didn't test it beforehand to see how much it would discolor, and I wanted to make sure that it came out dark enough to look like a root beer float. So with the cocoa powder, that's what it looks like. I was really careful with the cocoa powder because I don't know how much it's going to discolor. And so this is one of those very few times where I'm hoping it discolors just a little bit. I'd like it to get just a little bit darker. It looks like it's going to get, see that ring around the edge there? So it definitely looks like it's going to get darker, which is good. And it smells just like an old-fashioned root beer. Not a sickly sweet, sweet vanilla kind of scent. It's a real root beer scent. Jimmy's dad makes homemade root beer. He hasn't for a couple years, but he does know how to do it, and he's made it for us in the past. And this smells just like how that root beer tastes to me. Just real old-fashioned good root beer. Sometimes it's hard for me to gauge the weight with these high-peaked soaps. They have the higher peaks on them because some places are higher than others and lower, so sometimes it can be hard to cut them just right to get the weight that you want. But all of my soaps vary in weight anyway. They're not perfect. They're cut by hand. Just trying to get these situated here. This kind of goes along with my, it looks a lot like my latte soaps, but I wanted it to have that sort of look, so it looked like a nice frothy root beer float. And again, you'll see me cutting this now, but I'll wait the full 4 to 6 weeks for it to cure out completely, and then I'll list it on my Etsy and Artfires, and then I'll upload this video for you, and put the link below for my Etsy and Artfire so you can go buy it. And remember, if you buy it, if you're looking for multiples, go to Artfire. If you're looking just to buy one bar of the different soaps, I've got them listed singly on Etsy. But on Artfire, I list the actual amounts that I have of each soap, so that if you were looking to buy more than one bar of any particular scents, then you can do that on Artfire. This scent stayed nice and strong. And weight. Ooh, these will be 2 chunky bars. These are going to be over 5 ounces each. So chunky. That one's just 5 ounces. This one's going to be like close to 5.5. And yeah, that one's 5.4. Of course, by the time it cures out, it won't be 5.4, but still be a nice big chunky bar. Okay, let me take you down here. Hopefully my battery doesn't run out on me. Okay, so that's root beer float, and here is what the bars look like on that. And just a nice root beer color on the bottom with the frothy on the top, and just a light sprinkling of those ground vanilla beans, just to make it look like, you know, real vanilla bean ice cream on the top. And there's all the little square samples. A couple of them I got a little too crazy with the vanilla bean there, but and there is the mini loaf, and it's pretty crammed in there, but I'll try to pick it up there for you guys. So that is the mini loaf on that, and I'll just set that down here for now. And then of course I have the end cut samples there that I get 6 of those out of each batch. So those with the square ones, I'll have plenty of samples to send out to you guys. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.